Are you training in particular for Frank right now, or
I'm
are
just
you?
training, but that fight is gonna happen. But I'm just getting right.
You keep saying it's gonna happen. In your mind, do you see it happening this year?
Yeah, for sure. My next fight. I'm back this year, back in September, October. So he gonna be the guy.
I know you had a rivalry with Frank Martin a little bit, and Spence put out a tweet. Better be
Bro, I
back.
already said I'm not fighting at 35. I'm going back down to 30. So if he want to come down, let's get it rocking. But I'm not staying at 35. I'm going to my weight. I'm going to my weight.
So if Frank wants to go down to 30, you would.
Yeah, let's tangle. I'm ready to dance. I don't ducking dog from nobody. I just learned how to dance salsa too, so I'm ready.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Sweet Science Tube. Let's get to it. You know what, man? I think I'm gonna change the intro. I feel like it's too long. I literally get tired of saying that. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Sweet Science Tube. Let's get to it. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change it. Maybe I'll say something different on the next video. But anyway, man. So as you can see from the clip at the beginning of this video, you see Chris Colbert, saying that Frank Martin was going to be his next fight. Then, on the second clip, you see Chris Colbert saying that he ain't saying at 135, and if Frank Martin want to fight, Frank Martin need to come down to 130. Well, I don't think that's going to happen, man. And at the same time, I mean, this is just the way I look at it. I think he was underestimating Frank Martin, and then he saw his last fight, and he was like, "Wow, that guy has improved," and so now he has a change of tone. Or I could be wrong. I mean, he did just have a fight where he won against Jose Valenzuela. A lot of people say that was controversial. He should have lost. I think he should have lost. It looked like Valenzuela won. Now, he did win some rounds, but he definitely didn't win more rounds than Valenzuela, So, but what it is, this is a whole different story. Yeah, but I think that he tested out 135, because it was his first fight at 135 versus Jose Valenzuela, and he just came off a loss from Hector Garcia. I think was it earlier this year? No, that was last year actually. He came off a loss from Hector Garcia at 130, and he moved up to 135, and he wanted to check it out. But when he came up to 135, he was calling out or wanted to fight Frank Martin, I guess. But I guess it didn't go through, so he ended up fighting Valenzuela. Now he have a different tone, and maybe it got nothing to do with Frank Martin. Maybe it got nothing to do with him, looking at Frank Martin and saying, "Oh man, I want to fight this guy. He looks sharp in his last fight." Maybe it got to do with with him testing out 135, and now that he tested it out, now that he see it's a whole different level from 130. Maybe he like, nah, this ain't the right weight for me. I'm gonna go back down to my weight, because he said he going back down to 130. So I guess you can't really blame him for that. You can't really blame him for testing it out and realizing that it's not for him. But did he realize it's not for him, or is he saying it because now he don't want to fight Frank Martin? Which I think is not a good fight for him anyway. I know he's been fighting longer than Frank Martin. I get it. He has 2 years on Frank Martin, but still, Frank Martin's still more seasoned than him when it comes to pure boxing skill. He's a great jabber. He jabs pretty good. I'm talking about Chris Colbert. He jabs pretty good. But Frank Martin seems to have the whole package at 135. This guy exercises the sweet science. I'm talking about great footwork, great head movement, and then on top of it off, he got power. At least more power than Chris Colbert. Chris Colbert knockout ratio is 33%. While Frank Martin's knockout ratio is 60%. So Chris Colbert, that's probably not a good fight for him anyway. He want to try to come at Frank Martin, but now he's, recanting and running back down to 130. And I ain't trying to say he running, I'm just saying he's going back down to 130. It's probably a smart move for him. Then I try to call out Frank Martin at 135. Now, if Frank Martin do decide to go down to 130 just to fight him, then, you know, I still, me in my honest opinion, I still see Frank Martin beating this guy. You know, I don't think Frank Martin gonna go down to 130 just to fight this dude. Because if I have to go down, you know what I'm saying, a weight class, it's gonna have to be for a belt. I ain't gonna come down just to prove something, you know what I'm saying? But Chris Colbert ain't got no belt right now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, it's, you know, he gonna have to, you know, go back to his weight class and try to, you know what I'm saying, regain his belts. He said he want a rematch with Hector Garcia. So I guess we'll see, man, you know. Yeah, but me personally, I think that that's not a good matchup for him, Frank Martin. I don't think that's a good matchup for him at 135 or at 130, to be honest with you. I don't care if people say, well, he rules 130, so if Frank Martin goes down, he could lose. Whatever. I don't think he rules 130. I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean, he you know, he's I think that right there was just interesting to me, how he, you know, said that he wanted to Frank Martin, but then, you know, he came back and said that, you know, he don't want to do it anymore, you know. And it makes you wonder, was it because he just tried out 135 and it's not for him, or was it because he just saw Frank Martin fight in December and he was like, wow, that guy's sharp? What you guys think it is, man? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. That's all I got for you today, and I'll be back with another video. Holla at your boy.